Many cities across Ontario are falling short of the new home construction targets set by the province. Some municipal politicians say one reason this is happening, developers whose projects have been fully approved sometimes go years without starting to build any homes. Our senior reporter at Queen's Park, Mike Crawley, has the story.
This property along Yonge Street in Newmarket could be home to an apartment complex with more than 500 units. The local council rezoned the land and approved the project back in 2018, but construction is yet to begin. A similar story for this nearby piece of land, approved for more than 30 homes decades ago. Not a single one has been built. There are properties like these in cities all around Ontario.
Not only is it a significant problem, but it's a problem that's been going on for a very long time.
The mayor of Newmarket thinks it's unfair to blame Ontario's slow pace of new home construction only on municipalities.
Just does not hold up to scrutiny. If anybody believes that, if you could, reduce the planning process by, 30% in a timeline, then we wouldn't have a housing crisis, I think you're fairly naive.
The cities of York Region have approved housing projects totaling 49,000 units, on which construction has not begun. Mississauga has approved 29,000 homes that developers haven't started to build, including this shopping plaza, greenlighted 10 years ago for an 8-story residential complex. To try to spur construction on stalled projects like this, municipal leaders want the Ford government to give cities some form of use it or lose it powers over landowners.
We need to compel them to move forward and to get going with the process, to sell to someone else who might be interested in doing that, or to come and revisit the project.
We will work very closely together to make sure that we have an effective use it or lose it policy, one that is not punitive, but one that works for everybody.
Developers reject the notion that they're fueling the housing crunch by holding on to properties without building homes.
We'd like to sit down with municipalities across the GTA to understand what stage these approvals are at, how we move them forward, and some of the reasons why they aren't moving forward as well.
At least 20 Ontario cities face the prospect that they won't get any money from the province's $1.2 billion housing infrastructure fund next year, because they're unlikely to hit the government's targets for new home construction starts this year. Mike Crawley, CBC News, Newmarket.